Hey guys, this is going to be the second part of my classics video set where this time I'm going to talk about all the classics I want to read in the second half of 2016, so from July through to December. The first one is either going to be Persuasion or Pride and Prejudice. It depends on which one of those I read in June, and I don't know which one I want to read yet. Next up is Emma by Jane Austen. I definitely want to read this in the summer because it just seems like it'd be a nice summery read. So yes, I want to read this at some point in the summer. And then also, probably in August, I want to read Oliver Twist by Dickens. That is his second book, and it seems like a good one to read in the summer because it's actually the shortest of the four that I will be reading this year. So yeah, and I want to read it because I want to read all of his books, but it's the one that or one of the ones I'm looking least forward to. The one I'm probably looking the least forward to definitely is Great Expectations, which I'm still considering skipping, but Oliver Twist is probably the one that I'm second, not excited for because, I don't know, I like Oliver, but I've seen so many different adaptations of it, and I've heard that it's really, really bad as far as Charles Dickens' attitude towards Judaism, because of how you see it with him talking about Fagin, and it just, yeah, I'm just like, meh. So I'm not really excited about it, but anyway. And then, what else? I really want to read Love's Labours Are Lost at some point by Shakespeare, because I decided that I really wanted to read this after seeing the Lovely Little Losers web series, which is a spin-off series of the Nothing Much to Do web series, and Nothing Much to Do is based off of Much Ado About Nothing, obviously, and then Lovely Little Losers is based on Love's Labours Lost, and that series is over now, and I loved it, but it really made me want to read the play, and I actually found the play while the series was still going on in a used bookshop, so I was very excited about this, and yeah, I think maybe a summertime read would be good. And then I want to read Nickleby by Charles Dickens. This will be a reread for me, but this is the third one. Sorry, I thought I just heard my mom shouting or something. But anyway, this is the third one that he wrote, and this is one of my favorite classics of all time. I love it. This will be the first time I will be rereading it. The first time I read it was when I was a junior in college, so almost 5 years ago now, so it's about time I reread it. So that'll be really exciting. And yeah. And then I want to reread Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. This will be my last in the Austen rereading, and I'm going to also, I'll probably talk about this in the general fiction, but I'm going to read the Austen Project books of all of these as they're coming out, and I'm going to try to read some of them this year. The two that I own are Northanger Abbey by Val McDermid and Sense and Sensibility by Joanna Trollope, and I'm going to check out Emma from the library. Emma is adapted/written by Alexander McCall Smith, and then Pride and Prejudice by Curtis Sittenfeld is supposed to come out at some point, but I don't know when. I'm hoping that'll be out this year. But yeah, I'm really excited to reread this because it's my favorite classic of all time, and it's been a very long time since I've had a serious reread of this, so yay. And then in October I want to read Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. This was supposed to be one that I was supposed to read in October of 2015 that ended up being another fail. so hopefully I will actually get to it in October of this year. Did I say 2015? I meant 2016 for the year that I want to read it, but yeah. And then in November, I think, sorry, books are falling, I want to read Old Curiosity Shop by Dickens. This is the one that I'm probably looking the most forward to this year. It just sounds amazing, and I love the cover. I think this is my favorite. This and Tenet of Wildfell Hall are my two favorite Penguin English Library covers that I have. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this one because it sounds like it'll be the best one that I'll have read this year. But I don't know, it's really hard for something to surpass Nickleby for me, but we'll see. I don't know. And then one that I kind of want to read, but I don't know if I'll have time, I want to get it from the library, is Adam Bede by George Eliot, because I really want to also start my reading Eliot in chronological order as well, but I might wait and do that next year, depending on if I feel like I have time or not, or if I feel like it's too stressful to be reading two different classical authors in chronological order in the same year. Although I'll still be doing that next year because I won't be finished with Dickens yet, so I don't know. We'll see. Sorry. The last two that I want to read are Christmas at Cold Comfort Farm by Stella Gibbons, which is a collection of short stories, and actually I think only one of them is set at Cold Comfort Farm, but they take place at Christmas time, or at least one of them does, so I figured this would be very fitting for December time. And yeah, I love this cover, it's so pretty. But yeah, very excited about this. Not as excited as I am about Cold Comfort Farm itself, but this should still be very good, I hope. And then the last one is The Light